say something?
Can you hear me? Yeah. Okay. My terrible karaoke voice.
Yeah. In many ways, yes, but in many more real ways, no.
Brutal.
Willick looks up ice, good pass to Hiemstra's got to step on Byer. Kasey Hiemstra to the net with a backhand shot, he scores! Kasey Hiemstra will get one in with 4:17 to go. Blackfalds do strike on the 4-on-4 to make it 5-3.
Hey everybody, I'm talking to one of our graduate players. We're going to be talking to all 6 of them in the next couple days, next couple weeks. We'll get those interviews out. Just wanted to obviously say a goodbye, but really wanted to talk to everybody about, their junior hockey experience, their experience in Blackfalds. And Kasey, you're up first. So when you first arrived, we sat here actually in MNP, and I asked you about your experience with getting traded, because this was now the second time you've been traded. You went from Drumheller to Olds to here. And you had kind of just said that no matter how it went, you were just happy to be in Blackfalds. So now that, it's kind of, I'm asking you that question first. I'm kind of asking that question now. Like, looking back, how do you, reflect on your time being here and, being a Bulldog?
Well, I loved it being here. It was a great atmosphere, great team, great coaches. The dressing room was amazing. Probably one of the best locker room that I've been a part of through my 4 years. But through the trading process, it's a stressful process, but I was really glad that I ended up here. This is where I wanted to be, and I ended up here. So just wish I was here my whole junior career if they're here. But yeah.
You're a Grizzly until you get a call, and then that call says you're a Bulldog. So what was that day like? Where did you know it was coming, and did it surprise you? Who called you, and how'd you end up here?
Well, when I left Olds, I just went home, and I was hanging out at home. I was actually out hunting, because it was November and I love to hunt, so I was out hunting, and I got a message from my advisor that there's a trade in the works. So then I ripped back to my house and was just waiting, and then I got a call from Al, and then Al was talking to me and saying that the trade's in the works and it's going to come through. And I was really excited, so I started packing everything pretty much. And then they were wanting me to get down to Canmore actually that night. Yeah. But by the time it went through, it was too late for me to get down there. It was 3 hours, but no, I was super excited. I was so pumped to come here.
Yeah. So, pretty sure it was your first game. You took a pass in the slot. You picked the top corner, blocker side.
Can get it across. He was rubbed out, but Connor Dick's got it. Here's Dick for Hiemstra. He scores! Welcome to Blackfalds. Kasey Hiemstra against his former team. It's 4-3 Blackfalds, and what a turnaround in the second period.
Boy, that was a big.
Go celebrate on the glass. What did that feel like? I'm pretty sure it was against Olds too. It was against the Grizzlies. So what did that feel like to get your first as a Bulldog against your old team in this building to contribute to what was a win on that day?
Oh, it was awesome. It felt so good. Even just playing against your old team, there's that little edge that you just always play with against your old team because you want to beat them always. It was awesome to score against them, and to get my first goal against them was cool. And then all the boys just hugging me and stuff when I got back to the bench was awesome. So it was awesome. It was an amazing feeling.
So you finish your junior hockey career with just under 170 games. So not a lot of guys can say they've done that. So if you think about those 170 games, and there's probably a few, but if you had to kind of pick a favorite part, a favorite game, a favorite anything in junior.
Probably this playoff run was probably the best experience of junior hockey that I've been a part of and personally played. It was just a fun experience because I didn't really get to do a long playoff. My first year, COVID hit and it ended after the first round. And then second year, COVID hit again and we couldn't play. Same with the third year. My third year, I was in Olds and we didn't make playoffs, so I never got that experience. But it was a long haul, but it was really fun to play, especially with the atmosphere. Even in away games and here, it was just amazing. Just to see all the fans, it was awesome.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So. Yeah, like you said, the playoff run was, electric is a good way to describe it, even with the atmosphere. Yeah, I mean, that second round against Drumheller, it was kind of dueling home crowds, right? That one in Drumheller, they were loud, and then here we ended up, I think, Game 7, we packed 1,500 people in this building. And
it was crazy.
Yeah, it was awesome. And so it's over, right? You end up with a third round loss, and obviously that was Wednesday, and it's still going to kind of be a tough pill to swallow. But if you could kind of take a step back and how proud are you of your team? How proud are you of your team that they accomplished what they ended up accomplishing this year?
Well, when I first got here, I knew this was a team that could make a long push in playoffs. That's why I came here. to help contribute to that team to make that push. And I just knew it from the day I was here that these guys like are in it for it. Like we're here to win, and it was just awesome. Like it was unfortunate that we lost to Brooks, but that's hockey, and what happens happens. But no, it was good.
So you mentioned it already. So I wanted to ask about that second round. So you played 67 games between 2019 and 2021 with the Drumheller Dragons. So what was it like to not only like win that series against them, but you did it in such a close, like hard-fought Game 7, and you guys came back from 3-1 down. So just tell me about going through that second round. Not only, it would have been one thing to win a second round in 7, coming back from 3-1, but then to do it against your old team and do it against Drumheller and even get a win in Drumheller in Game 6, crucially, right? Like how was that experience and how was that round for you guys?
Well, we started out a little slow, but once once it was like 3-1, we just we had that mindset we got to leave it out there. There's nothing, it's do or die pretty much. And we knew we just had to win one in their barn. So, and we had home ice advantage, which was really nice. So we got that one, and then the boys we were all feeling good and just started rolling. It was awesome, and to to win against my old team, it was awesome as well. Because I know quite a few of those guys, and I mean I felt bad for them, of course. It was awesome to just play against my old team and beat them out. It was an amazing feeling. Yeah.
So, and this question's kind of in hockey and in life, right? It could be however you want to take it, but your junior hockey career, it's come to an end, right? What's next, and what's next in hockey, and then what's next just for you kind of as into the summer and into what would be next hockey season?
Well, for the summer, I'm looking at working for the Bulldogs in the gym here, so hopefully that will be my summer job. But for the long run, I want to do hockey. But if hockey doesn't pan out for me, then I probably want to get into firefighting and kind of the gym aspect. So I kind of want to run my own gym eventually. So that'd be pretty fun. But also college hockey hopefully next year.
Yeah.
I got a few options down in D3 and working on some D1 options, and I got a few options up here in Canada. So it's kind of all up in the air right now, just trying to figure out the best spot for me and just waiting. Yeah.
No, well, listen, man. I remember watching you in Olds, being there, and you scored it was a breakaway goal you scored on either Zols or Henny, and you just you turned on the Jets, split the D, beautiful shot over the glove, and that was kind of the impression you left, was just that play, and that was how I thought about you. And then when I heard that you got dealt here, I was like, that's unreal. I was so excited. Yeah. And when we're going to the office and we're talking about you, the feedback, because I'm thinking, man, we got this stud, we got this awesome winger who's lightning fast and can score, but I go in the office and that's not what they're saying, right? They're saying we got this kid and we know this kid's amazing. We know this is an awesome guy, and we're really excited to bring him in because he's an awesome guy, right? And you came as advertised. You've been such a good guy. It's been awesome to know you and to work with you. Yeah, it's been amazing. So I'm gonna miss you for sure. And no, I'll be keeping tabs. I'm excited to watch you next year.
Sounds good. Thank you guys.
Thanks, buddy.
Kasey Hiemstra played 167 games during his junior hockey career, all of them in the AJHL for the Drumheller Dragons, Olds Grizzlies, and our Black Falls Bulldogs. Kasey was traded to Black Falls in November, making his Bulldogs debut with a goal on November 12th. He ended the regular season scoring 7 goals and 16 points with the Bulldogs in 35 games, before a strong playoff campaign that saw him net 4 goals and 11 points in 14 games, including scoring 2 goals and 3 points in the South Division Final. After playing 70 games with the Drumheller Dragons between 2019 and 2021, Hiemstra was dealt to the Olds Grizzlies halfway through the 21-22 season. Kasey will be looking to further his hockey career and seek post-secondary education in the fall. The entire Bulldogs organization wishes Kasey the best moving forward.